So it is Saturday, February 18th, and my flight got slightly delayed. So I fly into Seattle by like 9, and then I have to fly to Pittsburgh for my other job because I have a meeting on Monday. And so it's been a busy 2 weeks. I'm pretty tired. I was at the factory today just until I got here, kind of going everything. We did have a minor hiccup. Some of the shirts got labeled wrong, care labeled wrong, so they were bagged correct size, but the care labels were the wrong ones, so it would have been devastating. I mean, it was a good amount. It was probably like 100 shirts, but yeah, so we caught the problem. I caught it just I went and tried on a bunch of them. I was like, oh, this large doesn't fit like a large. So I fixed that, and now I'm in the airport. Flight's delayed.
A year ago, I moved back home to Washington in pursuit of a dream to start my own business, a fashion company that challenged the status quo. I called it Cuts. Last September, I launched a Kickstarter campaign that raised $42,000 in 1 month, shipping 450 products to over 20 countries around the world. The journey thus far has had plenty of highs and lows, along with many lessons learned, from not knowing where to start to having so much to do that I can't sleep. But this is only the beginning. As we get ready for the launch of our e-commerce website and the official launch of Cuts, I feel I have to share it with you. I don't want to just tell you about my business, I want to show you. I want you along with me every step of the way. My hope is that by watching me build my business, it will inspire you to do the same, while giving you a place to get real-life examples to make your journey a little bit easier. Now let's go get it. Our dreams are waiting.
Quick flight from Pittsburgh to Detroit. Now I'm headed to Seattle. About a 5.5-hour flight. From there, I sleep for 5 hours. Then I have a 5:30 a.m. flight back to LA. I don't know why I booked it the travel like this, but it is what it is. It's kind of fun though, no lie. People looking at me, see what these people are saying. You know what? The more I do this, the less I care what people think. Oh, maybe I should grab a little snack. I don't know. So just got back to LA after a crazy 4 days of traveling on the East Coast and back to Seattle and then back to LA. Got to Ethan's house, woke up this morning and I was feeling ready to go. And when I was thinking about coming back here, I was like, you know what, someone else can look over them and just double check. I'm sure the factory did it right. But when I was sitting there in the East Coast, I was like, you know what, I've come this far. I just got to make sure everything's right this first time through. And this way I really know the process. So I'm back in LA, excited to just make sure they did it right, which I'm sure they did. And check and make sure everything is labeled correctly. So yeah, let's get it.
Who wrote the book on goodbye? There's never been a way to make this easy. And there's nothing quite wrong, but it don't feel right. Either your head or your heart, you set the other on fire. Back and forth, now I'm feeling guilty. 'Cause I just can't stop this pendulum in my head. Though I know that our time is ending.
At Union Station, about to go to San Diego for a photo shoot. So here we go.
There's never been a way to make this easy. And there's nothing quite wrong, but it don't feel right. Either your head or your heart, you set the other on fire. stars from the peak and the stars.
Yeah, I think the thing I take away from this is just like they're not getting hung up with making it, perfect.
Yeah.
They just they just make it what it is, and the expectations are. I mean, I don't want to say lower because what they're doing is still really good, but it's like it's not like broadcast TV where some network executive is fine tuning everything you do and everything has to meet a certain quality standpoint before it to go out. It's just you get things as good as you can in the time that you have them, and you put them out, and anything's like better than nothing. And and you do it 170 fucking times. You have, you get your formula down, and it's working really well.
Which is the people that are actually slightly empathetic, and they realize they're trying to be an influencer, and they realize there's some baggage along with that, and they're actually empathetic to what their friends are saying behind their back. And the problem is you don't go from 0 to 100 in one day.
Yeah.
You have to be able to eat the shit of the voices. You have to be able to accept the voices. You have to be empathetic to your buddy who's like, who the fuck do you think you are? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You have to be able to do that.
So you're in that early stage.
That speaks to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because some of the guys that I run that are helping me even with this, they're like, you gotta keep your videos to like 2 minutes. And I was like, you don't necessarily understand vlogs. Like, it's it's not for everyone. Maybe 1,000 people see it and one person becomes a subscriber and they want to watch it.
Yeah.
It's for that one person.
Yeah.
And it's to tell a story.
No, turn me up. Hey, I think we got one. Here we go. Tell me, what do you see when you're looking at me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. On a mission to be what I'm destined to be. Whoa, whoa. Hey, whoa. I've been through the pain and the sorrow, the struggle is nothing but love. Nothing but love. A soldier, a rider, a ghetto survivor, and all the above. 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 Listen, really, what do you see when you looking at me? See me come up from nothing, see me living my dreams. I done been to the bottom, I done suffered a lot, I deserve to be rich.
Where do we go after we shoot a photo shoot?
After photo shoot, there's no better place. In and out, baby. 3x3. Animal style fries, let's go.